You're watching Sports Grid. Get on the grid.
Game time decision continues. I am Gable Morency. All right, we've got Cousin Sal stepping up, and then a little bit later on, we're going to get into the NFL. Let's get into the UFC right now. Let's bring in Joey Oddessa. Of course, great podcast. Download it wherever you download your favorite podcast. Follow the action. And one of the co-hosts of the podcast is the legendary, great JBL Bradshaw, professional wrestler who also likes to lay it down on the games, on the ponies. And
he does.
Me and Ken, we're a little jealous, Joey, because I know you went to lunch earlier today. I saw the picture, and I know you went to lunch earlier today. We were saying, man, me and Cam would love to be there and throw down with Bradshaw. He's a real practical joker and ball buster, too, I hear.
Yeah, he's a super guy, man. Like I said, he's the first guy that brought me a steak that didn't owe me one. You know?
That's great.
Yeah, no, he's a good dude. I mean, smart. Really, I mean, just, he's legit. You know, I didn't drop it on him. I was waiting for the right timing. It didn't come across, but I was going to try to get him to entertain a fight with Jake Paul or one of those two brothers.
Oh, yeah. That'd be great.
You know?
My money's on JBL.
I negotiate the fight. You know, I'll negotiate the fight and, get my cut. And JBL go out there and do work.
You see, Cam, that the dude that knocked out Nate Robinson, he wants Evander Kane?
Yeah, Evander Kane.
Knocked him out.
Be careful what you wish for.
Once,
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, Evander Kane in like 300 hockey fights. Nate Robinson's a little basketball player. It's a big difference.
Exactly. Yeah, you said it, buddy. Big difference.
What do you think about Conor McGregor? Joey, is Conor going to bite?
Yeah, right. I mean, how about it? I mean, anybody, I'd fight Conor McGregor just for 10% of what these guys are making. I mean, what amazing paydays those guys are getting. They did 1 million views. 1 million views. And I bet you that a good amount. I mean, I don't think it was the boxing fans tuning in to watch Badu Jack. I mean, Tyson fight. I mean, we all knew what to expect there. I mean, he was a 54-year-old retired fighter that was in there with a guy that's been on the retirement tour for as long as Tyson's been on the bench. You know, I don't know. I just I didn't really care for the event.
It was boring. It was horrible.
No, the event was a train wreck. It was an embarrassment leading up to it.
Yeah.
Yet
some people like it.
No, but what I will say is what I liked about it, and I'll say, they didn't take it seriously. It really was like Tyson and Jones having fun. Let me just say this, though. And if you bet on it, you get what you deserve. But I bet on Roy Jones just for the sake of the number, Joey. He did not win. I'm not going to call it a fight. But, dude, he didn't throw a punch. And Mike Tyson said that he smoked weed before the fight. Roy Jones was the one that looked baked. I think they smoked together. And basically, Mike's used to smoking every day, and Roy isn't. That's the feeling I get. The Tyson smoked one, and it's like, all right, let's go. Right? And Roy Jones is like, damn, man, that's some stank chronic there, man. And
he got the death bubba. He got the bubba.
He couldn't hit the stomach. He's sort of laughing, smiling. Tyson's having fun doing his thing. But now Evander Holyfield wants in. It's like, all right, guys. All right, let's get into the UFC here. Joey, I was thinking about this. This is for the battle of the world of meatballs, Ken. Who makes the best meatball, Italy or Sweden? We've got Hermanson versus here. So
both great meatballs. That's a tough question. Yeah, I think I think Swedish meatballs are a little bit sweeter. Yeah, Swedish meatballs are a little sweeter, where the Italians got more flavor. It's tough. Yeah, Sweden's meatballs got more sauce.
Who's tougher?
Tune into our cooking podcast starring Cam Stewart.
Yes. The question is, who's going to be tougher in the cage? I'm going with Team Sweden, Joey. I'm attracted by the price here, the underdog. I like his experience. What do you make of the kid? It's a fun fight. What do you like?
Hermanson opened the favorite, and the favorite crossed over to Vittori. I would have took the Italian plus the money, but I think the fight goes over. Vittori fights everybody close. Look, Vittori, like I said, Vittori fights everybody close, and he's the only guy. I mean, arguably, he's the only guy that gave that won rounds against Israel Adesanya. What? Well, I mean, but Anderson Silva won a round also there. I mean, and we've seen, he was, just toying with him. But anyways, I think Vittori's got a shot here. Why would Vittori take this fight? I don't think Vittori would jump into this spot unless he was ready. He's only a week out of his fight. He's supposed to fight Jacare. He's only a week out of that. I think Vittori is going to be tough here. I wouldn't want to be laying a price on either guy, really. I mean, I think it's a stone cold toss up. I like over.
What are you doing, Cam? The young Italian or the more veteran Swede here?
Yeah, I got a lot of Italian buddies, but I'm going to rock with the Swede. I like the plus money, Gabe. It's nice. I told you, my buddy from Finland, too. Don't mess with those guys, those Nordic guys, too. One thing about them is they're very, very calm, and when they hit the psycho switch, it can't be turned off for a while. It takes them a lot to get angry, but when they do, they go bananas. I'm going to take Hermansson at the plus price, but Vittori's good, too. But, Gabe, I got to take, plus 116? I like to rock with plus money, so I think that's where I'm going to be heading.
Well, let me ask you, if the other side was favored, if Hermansson was the favorite, would you be appealed by Vittori?
Yes, Joey, you bring up good points. Like, it's a very tight fight.
I would say that maybe, they might have just got you.
Oh, all right. We'll reset with Joey. Try to do it quick, fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hermansson. Yeah, it's a good point. It is one of these fights, though. Let's be real. It's like a football game.
Yep.
Which team is getting 3 points, right? And it's because I think it is such of a fight. I wanted to jump right in. We'll get Joey back on here. I want to get his thoughts because, Cam, everybody loves this Hill dude. Hill is 7-0 only in his career. Everybody loves Hill. And Joey, like, people are acting like OSP, Oven St. Prue's head is like a baseball on a tee at a little league t-ball game. And then, this Hill guy's just going to knock his head off. I don't know. OSP's not great, but he's also a dude that's seen it all, been in there. He's a big dude. He's an awkward fighter. What's your take on this one with Hill and OSP?
Another one, live dog that won't win. OSP. Look, I'm not a big fan of guys when they go up in weight and come back down. And I thought OSP, I didn't think he was going to win his last fight. He beat, who did he beat? He beat Alonzo Menafield. Now, if you look at, you can't go by that A beats B beats C, but I don't think Menafield was any kind of a gem. You know what I mean? And, it was probably just the right opponent for him to go back down in weight. I think that, I don't like guys moving up and down in weight. And I think that this Jamal Hill is legit. I think he's going to present problems that Menafield didn't give OSP. So I think that Jamal Hill gets there. I mean, I don't love it, but I like it.
Yeah, I know. It's tough. Listen, people are really buying into the Hill dude. He's up to minus 162 right now. So what happened after Vellante broke the scale today, Joey? Did he make weight?
Well, how about Collier? I mean, he didn't look like – Collier was borderline sumo too today. 264 pounds. You realize this Jake Collier, okay, let's just talk about him for a second. He put on a whole body. Like he was a 185-pound fighter, and he just like swallowed. Well, I shouldn't say that. I can't. Bad choice of words. Looks like he put a Demetrius Johnson on him. That's a whole body, like 100 pounds. I don't want to say what he is. He's a slob. Jesus. 185 to 264. That's just, you don't do that unless you're over ring with help.
That's crazy. That's what I did from the age of 18 to 45. That took a lot of years, Gabe.
He did it in like 3 years. 3 years, 900 days. Boom.
Hasn't the number come down? Wasn't Vellante? I'm seeing Vellante's minus 200 right now. Wasn't he like 250 or 260 earlier in the week, Joey?
Yeah, it was 220, I think.
Yeah, he was a little higher, but it's tough. You look at Vellante, you say, how can I bet this guy? You look at his record, he's 17-12. And Gabe, we've been on him all 12 probably. He's tortured. And he looked, you know what? He looked all right in that fight against Mo Green. He
should have won.
Until the third round, he gassed.
Yep.
And this is just, which one of these guys wants to walk out? It's like a shame bout. I look at it, I say, which one of these guys wants to walk out of there and just never show his face again? Leave the UFC. I don't know. I just think that this is that matchup.
So in other words, this is the Adam Gay special.
Yeah.
I couldn't resist it.
Joey. Loser leaves town match.
Loser leaves town. That's right. And the winner
I like
goes to the
Volante.
EFL.
You know what, though, Joey? Your New York Jets, you're going to have a quarterback. So you have Trevor Lawrence. You can wear a Jet hat again instead of that Bucks hat.
I know. Hey, nobody ever say no shame in me when it comes to bandwagon. I got a University of Florida sweatshirt. I'm all
Go
in.
Gators. Chomp, chomp.
Right. I had a nice purple. I had an LSU one, and I threw it out. I just threw it in the crowd. I haven't won it yet. Can't do it. Nothing goes with purple when LSU is losing.
If Central Florida was 11-0, Joey would have the
UCF. He's got that one too. This guy's
Look, I
love
got to Florida.
Yeah.
And I got the U.
Oh yeah. Joey's rocking. I love the gear. Loving the gear. All right, Joey. We got Cousin Sal coming up. So before we get you out of here, any fights on the prelims that we didn't hit that you like?
Yes. I think that Roman Daladze, the Georgian kid, I think he's going to get there. He's one of 3 undefeated fighters on this card. That Evalayev, I always say that name wrong. Evalov. He's fighting Nate Landwehr, that Tennessee kid. I think that bout goes over. I think they're both durable. I mean, look, I like the Russian kid there, but I'm not jumping out there like 400, even though I think he'll still come. He'll win.
Download the podcast. Follow the action with Cody.